Nama Jamma back again, and this time I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Acer Iconia A100 tablet. It's the 7-inch model that I received about a month and a half ago, so it's that time again to do my perspective and give you my review based on my everyday usage. First things first, this is the box it comes in. Very small package, which I like. Came in nicely packaged, nice and tight. Comes with a charger, USB cable, all the stuff you need, manuals. I'm not going to do an unboxing because I think those are kind of lame, but I just wanted to show you the box at least. And to give you a size comparison of this tablet with a regular tablet, here's my Sony S tablet, which is a 9.4 inch. You see, yes, it's a lot smaller than other tablets out in the market. It's actually the same size as the BlackBerry Playbook, but it's a little longer in length than the Playbook. So to give you the quick spec sheet on this thing, again, it's a 7-inch screen, 600 by 1024 pixels. It actually has a dual-core Integra processor in here. Funny thing is, it only has 512 megabytes of RAM, but it actually runs Honeycomb really smoothly, which I'm kind of surprised. The front camera is 2 megapixels, and the primary camera in the back, which is over here, that is 5 megapixels. And of course, this tablet, which is really cool, is actually expandable in terms of storage, so you can actually open this tab here and insert your micro SD card. This model here is the 16 gig model. It's also available in 8. I'm not sure if it's available in anything bigger than that. Okay, so let's look at the hardware of this thing. This thing only weighs 140 grams, so it's quite light, something you expect for a 7-inch tablet. Overall, the design is very plasticky. It's all plastic all around. Has this cheap design, which I really don't like on the back here. And this thing attracts fingerprints like a magnet, so that's something you should be warned of. So just start off on the right-hand side here. This is where all the main ports are. You got the charging port, you got speakers, dual speakers here, micro USB. You have docking port, mini HDMI, reset button. You have a touch capacitive home button here. Nothing down here on the bottom. On the other side, the left hand side, you have the power button and headphone jack. And finally at the top, you have a screen lock switch, which is really handy and I use it all the time. You got the power volume rockers here, and again underneath here are the ports for the micro SD expansion. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's for a I don't know, SIM card for 3G connectivity later on. Not sure, but yeah, there is some sort of port there. Alright, so this thing is running Honeycomb, and as you can see, again, runs very smoothly, which I'm really surprised about. I would say this, because of the lack of bloatware, it actually runs smoother than other tablets I've played with, Android Honeycomb tablets. It runs smoother than my Sony S tablet. It's smoother than Motorola Zoom, Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. I've tried all of them. I actually have all of them, so I actually can tell you that this actually runs really smooth, and I'm actually really surprised at how well it does that. So guys, I'm going to keep this tablet review really short. This is my first tablet review, and again, you know, this is just speaking from experience of an everyday user using this tablet day in, day out, light usage, heavy usage, you know, depending on my mood. And I've created pros and cons list for you guys, and just to kind of tell you what I think about this tablet. Okay, so start off with the pros. What I like about this tablet a lot is that I'm a big fan of the size. I actually like the 7-inch form factor. Maybe I can go a little bigger. Maybe I might prefer an 8-inch. I find the larger ones, like the 9, 10-inch tablets, are kind of big and kind of annoying to lug around sometimes. So this is perfect for me, and you know, you just grab it and go. It's again very lightweight as well. The second thing I like about this is that it's very fast, and I have no performance issues whatsoever when it comes to loading YouTube videos, connecting to Wi-Fi, browsing internet. I actually sat down and actually tested the Wi-Fi browsing on all 4 of my tablets all at once. So I had the Motorola Zoom, Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, the Sony S tablet, and this one here, and this one was on par with all the other ones, so that was really surprising for me. Another thing I like about this tablet a lot is that I'm a big fan of all the port options it offers, such as the mini HDMI, micro SD, and the expandable storage space. And finally, another thing I like about this tablet is that, although Acer did include some of their own apps on here, it's not too intruding and doesn't interfere with the overall performance of the tablets. And I think that's what makes it, faster than what you would expect for this tablet. Well, although I do like this tablet a lot, there are some cons that go along with it. One thing I particularly do not like and not a big fan of is that the build quality on this thing isn't the greatest because it's all plastic. I know a lot of tablets are plastic, like the Samsung, even the Sony S tablet. They're all plastic, but this one feels not as well built as the others. Maybe that's why it's a little cheaper than the others. I'm not really sure. It does feel compact and secure and tight. And actually, I've had this tablet dropped. My girlfriend actually dropped it on the kitchen floor, which is all tiles, and it actually survived. Now, the reason I'm not a big fan is because the plastic leaves a lot of fingerprints. It's really glossy, so it leaves a ton of fingerprints. So I'm constantly wiping it day in, day out. And to be honest, what happened was when I bought this tablet, the first one I got, that's right, I've had 3 of these. The first one I got had a really annoying clicking noise up in the top left corner, and it was kind of loose, so I returned it, got another one, and when the sales rep gave me the other one, I tested it again, make sure nothing was loose, and up here on the top, it was all rubbery and spongy sounding. It was making a lot of squeaking noise, so I was like, no way, I don't want that one. And finally he got me another one, and this one makes a little spongy noise too, like around the power button. Can't really hear it from here, but you can feel it. It kind of indents here. And it was like the least worst of the 3 I picked up, so I was like, all right, screw it, I'll just take this one. So build quality, I think it's questionable. Again, I don't like the fingerprints, fingerprint magnet on this thing. App compatibility is pretty good overall on this, but I didn't like how some or most of the Gameloft apps did not work on this tablet, even though I purchased it off of the Android market. And probably my biggest grief, I know I don't like the build quality, the biggest problem with this, and you probably heard it already, although the screen brightness and the sharpness is really good, you're gonna get really bright, and you can read the text really fine on this tablet. The thing I don't like is that the viewing angles on this are horrible. See, as soon as I start turning it a little bit, you can see the picture start to gray out and fade away. So compared to all my other tablets that I've used, including the iPad, the viewing angles on this are by far the worst. Lastly, another thing I don't like is this stupid home button. I'm not sure why they include this on this tablet. No other Android, honeycomb tablet really has this home button. It works, but I don't see a point for it when you have the home button down here in the top left corner, as you do in most honeycomb, well, in all honeycomb tablets. And I think it's kind of ugly, and it's annoying when it blinks when you get a message or something or an email. So, I don't like that, and I wish they got rid of that. And I think it's kind of intruding when you're holding like this. Once in a while, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes I press that home button by accident when I'm like reading something or I'm playing a game. I hit this home button and it goes to my home screen. So that sense, it's annoying, but not a deal breaker. Another thing I don't like, I just remembered, is that the stupid tablet uses this charger here, this AC adapter, and I don't like it when tablets have a different cable for connectivity to your computer. So it has a micro USB for computer, and it has this for charging. Why couldn't they just make it all in one like the iPad or the Samsung Galaxy? Alright guys, so there you have it. You have my pros and cons and what I thought about this tablet after using it for a while. You're not going to find any performance issues with this tablet. I can almost guarantee that, as long as you don't load a crap load of apps. I actually have a ton of apps on this tablet, and it runs again smoothly. So I can't complain on that front. Overall, I'm going to rate this tablet a 7.5 out of 10. It would get a lot higher if it wasn't for the overall build quality and the fingerprint magnets. that this thing is known for, and of course the bad viewing angles. But don't let that deter you away from buying this tablet. There aren't many 7-inch tablets out there in the market. You know, Playbook and the old Samsung Tab. This is the only 7-inch one that I know of that runs Honeycomb, and it runs it really smoothly. So, you know, even though I give it a 7.5 out of 10, I would definitely recommend it. So if you're thinking about picking one of these bad boys up and you're looking for this form factor, you know, go ahead and do so. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more reviews, and I'll see you guys next time.
Amen.